gonna go to the rating fruits. When I said I had some random stuff in here, I meant I had some random stuff in here. I think we're gonna ixnay that one for now. I still want to do these ones. This one's gonna be debatable on if I do it or not. Skip the ad. Skip the ad. Ugh, I can't skip the ad. Please tell me there's not gonna be another one. Okay, no, there's another one. Okay, fruits. We're doing these based on how yummy they are. Have I not had any of these? There are a couple I haven't had. I've never had persimmon. I would love to try persimmon, but I've never had it. I've never had actual durian. I've had durian flavored things, and I actually don't mind the flavor of like it in things, so I probably wouldn't mind the flavor of it. I know that the smell is what gets people though. I've never had gooseberries. I have never had a pomelo. I'm gonna keep that because I've had enough stuff that tastes like it. I can rate it. I've never had a custard apple. What's a custard apple? That looks interesting. I've never had a ground cherry. I've never had a kumquat. I don't think I've ever had a mulberry. I've never had a jackfruit, and I don't think I've ever had white currant. Persimmon is a fun word. It's custard apple. I think it's some sort of, it's obviously some sort of fruit. It looks like it's kind of a cross between an apple and a pear. That's what it looks like. Kumquat is also fun to say. Yes. Okay. Apples. I think apples are kind of middle of the road. Both of them are. Apples are good. Apples are a good hearty fruit, you know, apple a day, keep doctor away, and that's genuine. Like, that's actually a thing. Because apples have, like, electrolytes and stuff like that in them. Which is why it helps keep the doctor away. That's why that phrase is a thing. They make good desserts. The desserts make me sad, but they make good desserts. And yeah. Apples. Apricot. Apricot dried is an S tier. I love dried apricot. Apricot not dried is below apples. So I'm gonna put this in an A tier. I used to hate the skin. Yes, I also hate the skins on apples. I can't. Especially red apple variants, I will peel the skin right off of it. I won't eat it. Unless I really have to. Unless I'm in a situation where I cannot peel it off. I have to peel it off. I don't like it. Maybe that's the neurospicy speaking, but I don't like the skin on red apples especially. I'm okay with the skin on green apples. It's not the same texture and the same, like, dirt flavor that I get from red apples. I hate avocado. I absolutely despise avocado. There is only one thing that I will eat avocado on, and I get light avocado. It's like a wrap that I get from the local deli. I only get it every once in a while because it has avocado in it. And I cannot stand avocado. I don't normally mind like mushy textured things, but avocado is so flavorless. There's nothing to it. It's just flavorless mush. Bananas are S tier. I love bananas. Give me the bananas, all of them. No. That's gonna be taken out of context. Let's go. Blackberries. I'm putting them at a C tier. I think blackberries are okay. And I like blackberries when they're kind of like mixed in with some other things and some blackberry desserts. But blackberry is eh. Oh my god. Black currant. So, oh, I don't think I've had red currant either. I have had black currant though, and I think black currant is phenomenal. If black currant's phenomenal, then I imagine red currant and white currant are also phenomenal. Um, I just have never had them. I have had like black currant juice and stuff though, and I love the flavor of currant so much. I wish that we used it a little bit more here in the States. I know that it's used a lot in like stuff in Europe. I know that they use a lot of black currant. I know that the Skittles in the UK have black currant instead because it's a healthier flavor and it's easy to get the color naturally for black currant. I think it replaces the grape in the Skittles over there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Um, I despise blueberries. Uh-uh. I used to be okay with blueberry syrup as long as it didn't have the actual pieces of blueberry in it. And I'm okay with blueberry in like a muffin, but blueberries on their own, keep them away from me. I don't like them. Cantaloupe is top tier. I love cantaloupe. Um, Nothing to say here. Cantaloupe is one of the superior fruits for me. I love it so much. It's so yummy. I will eat that stuff with a spoon. I will cut it in half and eat the whole half with a spoon. Um, coconut is coconut's pretty good. I like coconut a lot. Um, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to tell when it's ripe though, so it's blueberries, but these are fruit. Yeah, berries are counted. If they weren't counted, then bananas wouldn't be here either because a banana is also a berry. Fun fact. I know. Coconut is considered to be in the fruit category for some reason, even though it's not a fruit. It's not a fruit, but it's still yummy. And it's normally eaten with a lot of fruit-based things. It's sweet like most fruit is. Um, so cherries. They used to be my top fruit, but now I can give or take with berries, with berries, with cherries. I do love I do genuinely like cherries, and if they're presented to me, then I will eat them. Just won't go out of my way to grab them anymore. And they have to be black cherries, which I think is these. I think that's sour cherries. Um, it's got to specifically be black cherries, otherwise I don't like them as much. Cranberry. I don't think I've ever had a cranberry, like a berry, like the berry. However, I love cranberry juice and I love cranberry sauce. That's my favorite thing during like Thanksgiving time is and like the holiday time is when the cans of that jelly come out. It's important to me because I once had the nickname of cherry and black cherry and dark cherry from a friend that I really liked. That's cool. Cherry is a cute nickname. I like cherries. They're yummy. They used to be my favorite fruit. If I was like 10 years younger, this would be at the top of my list. I loved cherries so much and cherry flavored things. Do you like cranberry sauce too? Oh, thank goodness somebody. Do you like just the like jelly one or do you like the one that has the berries in it though? Because I don't like the texture of the one that has the berries in it. Um Dates are also going at the top. I love dates so much. They're so yummy. Um, oh god, Circle U. This really is going into some of the classics, isn't it? I've only ever had the jelly. Yes! There's apparently one that has like the berries in it too. I don't like the texture of it. But dates. I love dates. I think I've mentioned mincemeat pie on here before. Um, Mincemeat pie is the reason why I like dates so much. I've had regular dates too. Like I've just eaten dates before and they're pretty yummy. Um, but they're really good in pie. I love them. They're so yummy. They're so sweet. I like these better than raisins, too. Dragon fruit. I am literally drinking dragon fruit Mountain Dew right now. I'm gonna put it at a B tier. Um, I had a lot of dragon fruit a couple years back. I got to actually try the legitimate fruit for dragon fruit, and it's really good. Um, though the seeds kind of can get a little meh for me sometimes. It can cause the experience of eating it to be a little meh, because I'll get kind of overstimulated by the texture of it with the seeds. But it's pretty yummy. I also fig. Regular normal fig. This is gonna go above blackberries, but it's gonna go in C. I only like figs when they're dried and put into like desserts or like food dishes. Figs on their own, I'm not really like the biggest fan of figs by themselves, but they taste really good when they're baked into things. Same with blackberries. Similar situation. I like them in things, but on their own they're kind of meh. I have a love-hate relationship with grapefruit. I'm putting grapefruit in a C tier. I'm gonna put it above fig and blackberry. I used to have a soda that I really, really liked. That was grapefruit flavored. It was grapefruit, cardamom, and chamomile, and it was so good. They don't sell it anymore. The company, I think, went out of business. But they used to sell it at Panera, and that was my first job, was at Panera, and I used to take one whenever we would finish up for the night and like grab a drink on the way out. I would grab one of those. I don't think I was supposed to, but nobody else really bought them, so they kind of just sat there. Hello, how is your gaming going? Yes, I'm making fruit. I'm making fruit, and then we're gonna go into like cartoon characters and anime stuff. Sandalphon's broken. Hell yeah. I'm assuming you got your ass beat by a Sandalphon, or did you get Sandal? Okay. I was gonna say, did you get him? Okay. Hell yeah, another character for you to beat the shit out of me with in that game. I like to imagine you weren't supposed to take the I probably wasn't supposed to take the sodas, but again, nobody bought them. Like, I loved them. They are still to this day my favorite soda ever. But like, nobody bought them. So, we had a couple of people who bought them, but they sat in there until, like, they were close to expiration date. And I don't know. I don't think so. I used to stream, and we used to... These are mine now, since no one buys them. I'm supposed to do that. Oh, I did. I muted myself. Grapes. I'm not a big fan of red grapes. I think they're above these. Green grapes, absolutely every day. Give me. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I will eat them. Kiwi, I'm kind of middle of the road. The kiwi has to be perfectly ripe. And I like kiwi juice. I really like the flavor of kiwi and juice, but it's gotta be ripened the right way. If it's not, then I'm also gonna put green apple up here. I want to put regular cherry down below sour cherry. Lemon as a basic fruit, no thank you. Lemon juice in things, lemon desserts, lemon anything, absolutely. This is getting an A tier. This is getting the top of A tier. Am I having to make this load again. Yes. Lime, however, is a little bit lower. We're gonna put lime in. This feels about right because I like lime in combination with cherry. So lime being in the same category as cherry makes sense. I love lychee. I love lychee so much. It is one of my go-to flavors. I've actually had the regular fruit too, and I like that as well. I'm gonna put rambutan and mangosteen up here too, because they're very similar to lychee in terms of texture and flavor. They both have, all three of them have very distinctive like differences between them. But I just found out that pink isn't made with pink lemons. I can't keep taking the worlds. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's not made with pink lemons. I don't know if pink lemons actually exist. The only thing that makes pink lemonade is like either red 40 or sometimes pink lemonade will be made with raspberry or strawberry. More commonly, I think strawberry. Mango is also going up at the top. I love mangoes so much. I cannot have I cannot have natural mango in the house, but I love mangoes. They're so yummy. Mango flavored things, mango juices, mango sorbet, just the fruit. It's yummy. I love it. Nectarine. I'm putting nectarine and peach at the top of A tier. Peach is almost at an S tier, but I only like white peaches. Okay. I like peaches and nectarines. I don't like eating like the regular fruit all the time. Like the natural fruit all the time. And that's the only reason why it's here. I will eat the cups with it. I will eat the canned stuff. I will eat like baked goods made with actual peaches. I will drink peach juice all day long. Peach tea is one of my favorite things in the world. Even when it has like actual like peach in it. Same with nectarine. They're very similar. Flavor wise. I feel like nectarine is a little bit sweeter than peach though. I am putting orange juice with grapefruit. I said orange juice, but oranges. I'm putting oranges with grapefruit. I don't like eating regular oranges. I don't. I like orange things. Like I like orange juice, and I like orange like flavored things and stuff, but eating the regular fruit is a hassle for me, and that is a textural nightmare for me. I love papaya. Papaya's so yummy. The first time I ever had papaya was in one of those like tropical fruit cups. Which I know that's not really like the best way to eat it, but like the first time I ever had it was in one of those, and I remember that I used to deliberately ask for the tropical fruit ones because it's so good. It is also very fun to say. Papaya is very fun to say. But I love papaya. It's yummy. Passion fruit is in the same thing, and it's actually going to be lower than these. Passion fruit is in the same kind of category with dragon fruit, where I like to eat it, but sometimes it can be texturally overstimulating, and I end up not liking it. Go away, ads, please. Pears are also gonna go down here. They're gonna go here. Regular pears, meh. Those are also kind of a textural nightmare for me sometimes. Especially if they're not cut right and it has part of the core in it on accident. which happens all the time with pears. I feel like they're okay. Pineapple is definitely up at the top, and I think pineapple is going to be above lychee, below dates. If you present me with a party platter, I found out that passion fruit was. Oh my god, did you really? That's funny. That's funny. But pineapple, you put out a fruit platter and there's pineapple in it. 9 times out of 10, I'm eating the entire pineapple bit. If people are not grabbing at it, I'm gonna grab it. I love it. I don't like plums. I don't like plums. However, I do like prunes. Um, I used to love prune juice. I used to love, like, my grandma would have like the prune, like the dried prune like packages in her like cabinet. And I remember trying it one time. I was very off put by prunes because like everybody is like, "Oh, they're so gross. They're only for old people." And lo and behold, I have very old people tastes in food. Um I love prunes. They're yummy. Pomegranate is the same. I don't think I've ever had an actual pomegranate, so I'm going to put it here. Um, I have had a lot of pomegranate juices and stuff. I like those. I feel like pomegranate itself would be a textural nightmare for me though, as well. I'm gonna put raspberry in with dragon fruit. Um, Again, I love raspberry. I love raspberry flavored things. I love raspberry in desserts. Oh my god, raspberry in desserts is so good. I I like raspberry when it's like put in drinks too, but it's a little bit of a textural nightmare with the seeds. Starfruit is really bland. And I don't know if I just had an unripe starfruit, but the one experience I had with starfruit was bad, and I immediately spit it out and like threw it away. I did not like it. Maybe if I tried it as an adult and made sure that it was like properly ripe, then I might like it. I like the shape of it. I think it's fun, but the flavor is not there for me. I'm putting strawberries up here, but I also don't really like strawberries. I'm not gonna lie. Strawberries never. Everybody's like, ooh, strawberry flavor, and I'm just like, eh, strawberries are okay. Like, it's the same joke whenever we get a pineapple. Oh my god. Oh my god, SpongeBob running loose inside the pineapple. That's funny. Strawberry yogurt is okay. I prefer peach yogurt, if I'm being entirely honest. I y'all can keep the strawberries. I'm not overly hype about strawberries. Baby Slug loves strawberries. Like strawberry everything. And I'm like, you can keep that. You can keep. I also like yogurt. Yogurt is yummy. Yogurt is good snack. I just I'm not there for the strawberry hype. A lot of the only strawberry thing that I can think of that I'm really, really, really like down bad for is strawberry pocky. And every once in a while, I like a good strawberry lemonade. I like it to be more lemon than strawberry. I like the strawberry to be kind of like a hint in there to give just a little bit of a different flavor and a different type of sweetness. But I think that they're mid. I think you guys can keep them. Tangerines are a similar issue with oranges and grapefruit. They're not as bad texturally, but the membrane that's on the outside of it, like tangerines, oranges, and like other citrus fruits, I don't like it. I don't like that little membrane that's on the outside, so it's a hassle for me to eat. Watermelon is pretty good. It's gonna go in a low A tier. I like these fruits better than watermelon, but if watermelon's presented to me, I will eat it. Honeydew, really like. I'm gonna put honeydew below cranberry, above apricot. Oh my god. Okay, I hate that this keeps giving me ads. Okay. Okay, Baby Slug has been satiated and I grabbed myself a snack. Baby Slug just wanted a snacky. Hello. Okay, we're almost done with... So Asian pear I like better than regular pear. It's got a different type of flavor and a different type of texture. I want to put it above these. I love guava. Guava is going below lemon, above cranberry. I love guava. It's so good. I just drank stuff. I just had drink. I'm going to say no to that hydrate. I just finished my... it's not hydrating because it's soda, but like I just finished my soda. So I'm going to say no to that hydrate. Blood orange. I'm putting blood orange up in A tier because I am willing to deal with the textural nightmare to eat it. I love blood oranges. I love blood orange everything. I used to have a thing where the only frozen dessert I would eat is blood orange sorbet, and it's something that really helped me when I was going through some health issues where I wasn't really able to keep down a lot of food for a little bit there. Blood orange sorbet saved me, kept my levels up and everything. So I'm very thankful to blood oranges. I love them. And raisins. Raisins are good. Raisins are pretty good. I think they're kind of middle of the road. I love eating them when I have them, but Raisinets used to be one of my favorite candies, but yeah. I think we're gonna also go ahead and not do this one. Oh my god. Why am I getting so many ads? There, we tier rank fruits. I don't want to log in. Sorry for that crunch in your guys' ear. I've turned my mic a little bit away from me. I got the Selena Gomez Oreos. Because I really wanted to try them because a lot of people were hyping them up. They're pretty good. If you don't like cinnamon, you wouldn't like them. They're very subtly cinnamon. But, there's the fruit. So, the next two tier lists are cartoon hotties. I want to look through these lists first because I have, yeah, they're like a cinnamon and chocolate kind of Oreo. They're done in a similar style to the Post Malone ones, where it's got like the two separate like cream flavors in it and everything. And then everything just has like that little back hit of cinnamon. But we're gonna look at these two tier lists. I'm gonna make sure that these don't have a certain class of characters. Just in case. Because every time that I've gone to do one of these lists, there's been characters on here that are not okay to be on here. So we're gonna scroll down. Nope. Immediately, I see Jimmy Neutron, freaking Carlos, and the kid from freaking Chalk Zone, and young. Nope. Nope. Let's see the females one. Is this the same case? Let's look through. This one still has children in it. This one's not as bad. Actually, never mind. I say that, and then I see Wendy, and that's a child. That's a whole ass child. Okay. No, we're not doing either one of these because this has too many children in it.